But how's two Val, you gotta change your name. How's 2 p.m. Eastern sound, Joe? Okay. I will create a meeting and get into it with you. All right. 1 p.m. Central, that's right. Yeah, so like I said, Dwayne's not going to be here today. He's got an emergency going on right now with his daughter. So I'm just going to go through everything that I normally go through. If anybody wants to open with a word of prayer, you're welcome to. I know it's a very limited audience right now because I'm starting up right on time. Actually, a little bit early, and that's not how it usually goes. But we had a big day in gold today. Big day in gold, and I only caught half of it. You know, those of you that were there in the morning session, when you might have heard me say something like, "Crap, it's my sister's birthday." It's not just her birthday; it's her 50th birthday. So that means I got to give her what I gave my other sister. But Debbie was in Key West at the time. I don't know where Allie is right now. Yeah. Totally didn't realize it was her 50th. I thought it was her 51st. I thought I gave her a big gift last year. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into the normal stuff that I do, okay? Now, here we go. If you have not taken a free trial with us and you want to take a free trial with us, go to the homepage at cfrn.net. And right here it says free 5-day trial. Dwayne actually wants you to just go to, there's so many darn websites. Emini Futures Trading.com. Emini Futures Trading.com. Just go there. Okay. And just follow the directions when you get there. There's my sister and my other sister. Okay. I'm going to give it a few minutes so that more people show up. Okay. So, you know, normally it's like 12:08 when I normally come in. And so I'm going to give it to about 12:08. And then I'll go through everything that we did today because it was a pretty good day. It was a pretty impressive day. The market started out really crappy though, and you know I didn't like it at all right at the beginning. But then it all started to make sense. And, you know, when Dwayne did his pre-market this morning, and you know, in the pre-market strategy session, he's trying to help you make sense of what the market has done and what it's likely to do. And when I get in, you know, I'm trying to help you make sense of what the market is doing. Okay, so it's a little bit different, but the pre-market sessions, from what I understand, are pretty helpful to people. But And Dwayne gets up at 5:30 in the morning to do those. And right now he's got a little family emergency that he's got to deal with. And I suspect I know exactly what it is. Gonna let 4 more minutes go by. Okay, 4 more minutes, and then I'll get into what I did today during the morning session. All right, and then that's gonna pretty much be the end of the show after I do that. Okay, unless Valerie wants to come in and do something. But if you ask me a bunch of questions, and I'm here to answer them. So if you have questions for me, now's a good time to ask. I did the morning session, and you just wait until I get into it. It's probably going to take me a little while today. Normally I can do my recap in about 10 minutes, but today I think it might be a little different because there was so much activity in gold. And yeah. So another 3 minutes. No, Tim, he's not gonna. He's got a family emergency. But people are still popping in right now because now normally the intro part of our show that Dwayne plays, and there's not going to be anything put out on YouTube because he does all that stuff. I don't do that stuff. But the intro part of the show normally finishes up right about, well, now or a minute from now. And he's got all that going on. He's got all the soundboards and all that stuff on his end. I don't have all that stuff here. I just trade. But all right. 1 more minute, and then I'm gonna do what I normally do. There's a short right here on gold, and I've been killing it in gold today. Gold. Well, there was a question asked to me earlier in the morning session. Do I teach classes on reading the DOM? I can do one-on-one stuff. Like right now, it's going to go up to 2011.6. The drawdown side is going to be 2009.9, but it's a little stronger on the upside. It's 2011.6. It's pretty likely. Now we have right on the YBR with a down close and bearish separation. So 2009.9 could happen first. 2011.8. It wants to jump right through that. Yeah, it's a mixed bag. I'd stay out of it if I were you. And gold. No, crude oil wants to get up to 43.12. 43.12. No real strong pullback area on that, so you should get up there pretty easily. Now the indicators are not saying that. The indicators are saying don't do anything on both of those markets. They're saying just sit on your hands for right now. Let it happen. Okay. Yeah. That crude. It shifted around a little bit, but it's still stronger on the upside. And wow, gold wants to drop down to 2011.2. again, the indicators aren't giving us anything, so I'm not going to do anything. But, you know, this morning I made 102 ticks in gold. And there goes the gold. Now watch the crude. Okay, gold on the upside, 2012.5. And there it goes. It's bouncing around a lot, but right now 2013.1 on the upside, 2011 on the downside. So, like I said, it's a mixed bag. And the indicators are saying, well, now the indicators are saying to go long on gold. But I'm up pretty good on gold today. It's going to go up to 2013.1. 2013.1. And the indicators are suggesting that as well. Now, crude, what I say, 43.12, I think. Yeah, 43.12. I'm sticking with that number on crude. It might pull back first. Right now, the indicators are saying it's going to pull back. And the pullback side, I mean, it's right around 43 is the pullback side. So we'll just have to wait for that. And what did I say on the gold? I don't remember. I mean, I know what I see. And 2013.5 on the upside, 2011.0 on the downside, 2011. And that would put it right down here at the YBR. And 13.5 would be a new swing high. So the charts agree with what I'm seeing. Now over here on crude, it needs to pull back. Okay. That's what the indicators are saying. It needs to pull back. It's going up. It's not going to have a deep pullback on gold. There's 0.4. It needs to go one more tick. It actually wants to go all the way up to 2013.9. But it might pull back a little bit right here, down to 2012.1. But yeah. Okay, sorry. I've been just going on about what I see. All right, so Dwayne's not going to be here today, everyone. Dwayne's got a family emergency he's got to deal with. So I'm just going to go through my part of it. Okay. Now, I was just talking about the markets like I do in the morning session. But it's going to be a quick show today. Now, sorry, I'm just looking at the markets and I want to trade, but I got to do my part right now. Okay, so let's start one more time. If you have not taken a free trial and you want to take a free trial, go to the home page at cfrn.net. And right here, you can click on free 5-day trial, and that's going to bring you to Emini. I should fix it so it brings you to the page that Dwayne wants you to go to, which is Emini Futures Trading.com. Emini Futures Trading. Just follow the instructions when you get there. Okay. Now the results from the room this morning. Well, sadly, I stopped out a couple of times, but I made up for it. So we were today, if you're going to read the spreadsheet, you got to read all the CFTC risk disclosures down at the bottom. Today is the 18th day of August 2020. We lost 8 ticks in the euro. We lost 6 ticks in crude, but we made 102 ticks in gold. So that put us at plus 910 on the morning session. I really was just trying to get over $1,000 a contract in gold this morning. That's what my goal was, to do that. Today it took 36 minutes and 3 trades to get to the goal for the day. At that point, we're up $140 a contract, and those were all gold trades. All 3 of those. I had 2 break evens and 1 plus 14. And we took a total of 13 trades today. 10 of those were gold. On the month now, we're at $5,228 a contract. That's over 12 trading days, and so we're averaging $435 per contract per 2-hour trading day. And it has now been 127 days consecutively getting my goal. Again, ironically, my down day this year was Valentine's Day. I was down $75 a contract. On the year now, we're at $58,539. That's over 152 trading days, averaging $385 per contract per trading day. Per contract per trading day. Okay. All right. Let me get into it. Let me start with the ES. I'm going to go the other way today because I think it'll be faster. We're going to end with gold. Here on the ES, there was a short there. I'm sorry, there wasn't. There was a short here. Now the YBR trades, there was a YBR short here. There was a YBR long here right at the beginning. That was a nice trade. I mean, I know some of you guys are doing the YBR trades, and everybody that's doing the YBR trades is doing well with them, as far as I know. And it's because they're so simple. The whole structure and setup is just so simple. But, there was a lot of chop in the ES today, and I don't even know if this is this week's trading zone or not. I think it is. But the low of the day was right down below that weekly trading zone. And then it started to move up, and there was a trade there and a trade there. And nothing during the break. Okay. On crude, we had this one stop out right here, stopped us out to the tick, gave a YBR short, and then ran down and did what it should have done. It changed directions, and over here there was a bounce off the BBC that I missed, but right in here was a trendline trade, momentum trendline trade. Okay, and it gave a couple of ticks. Well, it gave more than that. It was, I had a follow-up trade right there that gave more, and then another follow-up trade right there that gave more. That was during the break. Now, you only need one good trade a day. Okay. But when I get to gold here in a minute, oof. I'm actually not looking forward to getting a gold. I am, but I'm not. All right. So here you see how we had the blue on the YBR, but the slingshot's not supporting it. So you don't want to do anything in there. And it's all just a whole bunch of chop. And this was the euro. Okay. Now, we didn't really have a trend right here for the bounce off the BBC, but down here we did. So you could have taken this momentum short trade right there. All right. And then we finally took a trade over here and I stopped out. And Okay, and that was pretty much it on the euro. Now, hold on to your heads. Yeah. So this is cool. Sorry to ask you to do that, but this is gold. Okay, here we go. Now our first trade in gold. We started out here at 9:30, and I get in. Dwayne was doing the pre-market strategy session, and I get in. I listened to him for a few minutes, and then I let him know I was in. And there were a couple of trades in here that they just weren't attractive to me, and I don't know how that relates to how your trading goes, but but if you listen to me in the morning, I'll say I just it's a trade setup, but I don't like it because everything is mixed. And this morning, the way that things started out, if the ES and gold are both going up and starting out at the high of the day like that, that's bad news. And you really kind of just want to stay out of the markets if that's the case. And that was the case this morning. So our first trade, there was one here and one here that I didn't take. We had a break even there, a break even there. And then on this one, I only got 14 ticks out of it. But there were a couple of trades right here, but it was happening so fast. If you look down at the bottom, you see right there were just 3 bars in 1 second. And so this whole move from here to here took 14 seconds. And so I put the trade on and I was trailing my stop, and I was trying to control the situation, and then it just jammed back up like that and took me out. And at that point, I had just dropped my stop at plus 14. Okay, that's where we got the goal for the day. There was another trade right here that was really fast, profitable. Another one here. YBR trades right in here, in here, in here, in here, in here, and then we grabbed this trade over here. We picked up 10 ticks on this. Put us at plus 24, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. And then the market just got crazy in here. And I had to put it down because it was distracting me. And I wasn't seeing the other markets. And, not everybody trades gold. But anyway, we'll just keep going on. There were YBR trades here and here and here and here that all worked. Then it flipped directions, and this, I think, is where I put it down for a minute. And someone told me that I can't put it down. Okay, so in here, I picked up a few more ticks, and in here, I think I picked up 30 right there, and a break even there. And so at this point right here, we're at plus 34. Yeah, plus 34. No, here we were plus 34. I picked up 30 there to put us at plus 64. Then I picked up 14 here to put us at plus 80. Then I don't have it marked, but there was another trade that put us at plus 88. And this one right here was 14 ticks right at the very end, put us at plus 102 ticks on the morning session. And so gold was just wild. It was just wild this morning. And it continues to be right now. Now when I'm looking at the DOM on gold, like right now it's going to get up to 2019, but the pullback area is 2017.1. Look at the charts and see if they agree. 2017.1 is right down here at the BBC. Heck yeah. And there it is. And now 20.9. I'm sorry. 2018.9. That's what I meant. 2018.9. And if you look at the charts agree. So if you can put it all together in your head, then that's great. If you can't, just listen to me and I'll do the best that I can to keep it all together. Like right now it's 18.3, it's dropped down. And the downside is all the way down at 16.1, which is down here at the YBR. Okay, now the last one pulled back to the BBC, and the DOM was saying the same thing. And now it's saying the upside is going to be 18. The charts are saying don't do anything. So, do what the charts say. If they say don't do anything, don't do anything. Okay. All right. So that was the morning session. So let's go back here. Look at the spreadsheet one more time. If you're going to read the spreadsheet, you got to read all the CFTC risk disclosures down at the bottom. Right now, we're looking at 18 on the outside. 17.6 is really strong. Sorry, back here. The 18th day of August, 2020. We lost 8 ticks in the euro. We lost 6 ticks in crude, but we made 102 gold. Put us at plus 910 on the morning session. Today it took 36 minutes and 3 trades to get to the goal for the day. At that point, we're up 14 ticks or $140 a contract. That was 14 ticks in gold. We took a total of 13 trades today. On the month now, we're at 5,228. That's over 12 trading days, averaging $435 per contract per 2-hour trading day. And right now, we're on our 127th consecutive day of getting our goal. And positive days. On the year, we're at $58,539. That's over 152 trading days, averaging $385 per contract per trading day. If you have not taken a free trial with us, I'm still going to say, here, go here to the homepage of CFRN.net. It says free 5-day trial, no credit card required. Click on that and follow the instructions on the next page. Now, you can also go to EminiFuturesTrading.com. EminiFuturesTrading.com. Okay, and take a look at what we got going on there. All right. Yeah, Ray. I have a call right now. I have to call Barry, and then I'm gonna meet with Joe, and I think the kids are all out of school, and well, Jake started yesterday, so but he's only going 1 day a week for the first couple of weeks because they're still building the school right now, all the parking lots and all that stuff. But yeah, do you want to meet today? We could do something today, maybe around 3, if you want. 3 Eastern. Because, okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll do the same thing tomorrow. Okay. And for all you guys who are in here, yes, tomorrow. Write it down. Today, Joe. Let me just write all this down. I know Valerie made me a spreadsheet or some kind of organizer, because tomorrow, okay, it's on the schedule. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'm going to put a little note up here that just says, you know, Dwayne had a family emergency and he's not going to be able to make it today. Okay. But I've done my part of it. And if anybody has any questions, you know, you can type them in right now. I don't, John. I don't. I have enough going on without adding that. Okay, you too, Ray. Have a great day. I know it's kind of, was there a YBR trade at 12 on the euro? Yeah, there was. All right, guys. With that, I'm going to wrap it up for the afternoon session. Okay, I'm going to put a little note in here saying what's going on, because Val, you must be recording this, because I'm not. But you probably want to shut the recording off once I put the note up. Okay. Or I can just close the whole thing. But I think I'll put a note up instead. Oops. That was for you, Clayton, yesterday. Okay. That is it. Thanks for coming, everybody. You know, hopefully tomorrow everything will be back to normal. Okay. We'll see you all later.